MapReduce, this is an important topic to learn in MongoDB. Though it has been replaced by aggregation, MapReduce gives you independence so that you can use your own JavaScript function to condense the data. For MapReduce, we have two types of demonstrations. Initially, we'll be using RoboMongo software to demonstrate. Then we'll be using MongoChef. MongoChef has some inbuilt wizards to ease up the process. So we'll be using both RoboMongo and then MongoChef to demonstrate how MapReduce works. MapReduce has simple 3 steps: query, map, and reduce. So in the query stage, it will be selecting the related documents, which will be fed to a map stage, where the map will act on each document and it will emit key value pairs. For those keys which has multiple values, the reduce function is applied, which condenses the output to an aggregated data. Generally, aggregation pipeline gives you a better performance when compared to MapReduce. But as I mentioned earlier, MapReduce gives you complete independence, so you can play with the data. This is the MapReduce documentation page in MongoDB. As we have seen this before, we have 2 stages, map and reduce stages, and we have a query and output stage. As the diagram explains here, we have a query stage where we'll be applying a query, which will be given to a map phase where the document is mapped and then key value pairs are emitted. If it has multiple values, then the reduce will be operating on that to give the desired aggregated value. So this is very, very simple. Let me recollect again. We'll be applying query first to get set of input documents to the map stage. And the map stage will be acting on the individual document to give key value pairs. If there are multiple values, then reduce operation will be reducing it. So finally, we'll be getting a condensed aggregated data. We'll be using RoboMongo to demonstrate about MapReduce. Then we'll be using MongoChef in our upcoming demo. For MapReduce, we'll be using db.collection.MapReduce method. The method syntax is given here. As you can see, the parameters map, reduce, and the option parameters out and finalize. To understand it simple, have mentioned the steps here. The first step is to query. The second step is to map, where you'll be filtering or sorting the records. The third step is to reduce it, that is to summarize the result which we got from map. The fourth step is to finalize, that is for beautifications. This is an optional field. Initially we won't be using it. And the final one is going to be the out, where we'll be saving the output to a collection or to a file. So this is also an optional field. Let us see how to use MapReduce method in our MongoDB collection. I'm going to use a collection called students. Let me create that collection first. I'll be using RoboMongo for this demo. The first step is to create a database for MapReduce demo. Database is there. Next, a collection. I've created a collection. Next step is to insert documents into this collection. I'm going to create a simple document having some students details. So this is going to be our structure of the documents in our collection. We'll be having a student ID field, student name field, total marks, and the year. Our current collection doesn't have any records now. I'm going to insert a set of student records using the insert many method. I think it's in table view. It got inserted. Let me execute the find query again. In table view. From the documents inserted, you can observe that we have data for 3 years, that is 2010, 2011 and 2012. For 4 students, that is Arun, Kamal, Charles and Mary. We are going to use MapReduce to find their average total marks for this 3 sets of data. I mean for the year 2010, 2011 and 2012. Before proceeding further, let us check the method API. The method takes two parameters, I think mandatory parameters, that is map and reduce, and in the optional we have other fields. Map is a JavaScript function, reduce is a JavaScript function. Then we'll be using out for this example. Let us see the description of out. It's a string or document, specify the location of the result of the map reduce operation. You can output to your collection, output to your collection with an action, or output inline. So we have three different options. Currently we'll be outputting to a collection. So the first step is to create a map function, the second step is to create a reduce function, and the third step is to have a out where the results will be saved. New shell, create a map function. That's very easy. Map function equal to, it's a JavaScript function. The function is just going to do emit. This refers to the record. We'll be using only two columns. One is the student ID and another one is the total marks. This is a student underscore ID, comma this dot total marks. Let me view this in JSON view to select the exact text. So with map, we have selected the fields which we are going to work on. The second step is to create a reduce function. That's very easy. The reduce function is going to take two parameters which we have selected here. The first one is going to be the student ID and second one is going to be the total marks. In reduce function we are just going to calculate the average, so let us return that. The average of total marks, right? Array dot sum of this total marks in divided by total marks dot length. So we got the sum and the average. So with this we have created our map function and reduce function. Map function selects a field, reduce function reduces it to a single field. The third step is to call the map reduce db dot the collection name dot map reduce method. We know that the first argument is the map function, the second one is the reduce function, the third one is going to be out the collection name, result underscore map reduce. This is very simple. I'm going to execute this one first. Done. This. Done. Now the third one. Let us refresh the collections. We got the result. View documents in table view. So we got the average value calculated. So f, x, y, z, 1, 2, 3. I changed the map function to use a student name field for result clarity. So got the same result. The next step is to use MongoChef instead of RoboMongo. MongoChef has inbuilt set of tools for MapReduce. You can easily learn MapReduce using MongoChef.